Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with Dave's Faves. And today, I'm going to be talking about my favorite recording of Mahler's Symphony number uno. Number one. Now, there are so many terrific recordings of the Mahler 1. And if you look at my repertoire video, that's what it's called. These things are videos, aren't they? I talked about many of them. And it's oh my goodness, there's so many fabulous ones. You know, there's the second Bernstein, there's Boulez, there's Levine, there's Chailly, who's just gorgeous. There's Muti and Ozawa, and I mean, it's just almost an endless list. And the one that I wound up as my however choice was, I believe, Raphael Kubelik or Chailly, one of those. I mean, you know, they're just wonderful, and each has its special characteristics. The Schulte LSO, not Chicago, was just marvelous. I mean, even Abada with Berlin, the live one, is really good. It's a symphony that many people have done very well. And for that reason, my choice, my performance of choice, my favorite, my personal favorite, the one I haul out of these shelves when I'm really feeling the Mahler 1 mood, is Michael Gielen. Michael Gielen with the SWR Symphony Orchestra, Baden-Baden und Freiburg. Yeah, it's fabulous. This is just fabulous. And you know, I really didn't expect Gielen to do it that well because, I mean, the Funeral March, yes, of course. Even he's into, you know, all the grotesquerie and weirdness and whatnot. But, you know, the rest of the symphony is just so wholesome and healthy. Even the finale, for all of its turbulence, comes to that wonderful triumphal ending. And I said to myself, is he going to really be able to do the triumph? Yes, he really can. He does it fabulously, and he's very well recorded. Now, this, of course, is in the Gielen box. There's a Gielen Mahler box that they did. And it's all tucked away in there because I don't know if these individual discs are available anymore. This one was when they were still on Hensler, but Hensler and SWR, you know, sort of parted company, and so the SWR recordings are now issued by SWR. This was originally coupled. One of the reasons I saved this, because I have the box right there too, the first box. I mean, there have been several Gielen Mahler boxes, all with the same stuff. More stuff sort of got added in on the way to the Gielen edition, where you got the 10th Symphony and Das Klagelied and Das Knaben Wunderhorn and all the other stuff. Anyway, this has the coupling of Charles Ives, Central Park in the Dark, and The Unanswered Question, which are also somewhere else off in the Gielen edition, I believe, but I saved it because I really liked the coupling. I think Ives and Mahler go particularly well together because they're both eclectics and they both use all kinds of things from all kinds of places, and that makes they and in their own separate ways, and they really, and of course there's that story about how Mahler almost performed Ives' Third Symphony. I mean, I don't know if it's apocryphal or not. We'll never really know, but that's not the point. The point is that they make fascinating disc mates, I think. And the performances are marvelous of both. And I really like this first. I mean, Gielen captures all the freshness of the first movement, the rambunctiousness of the scherzo. Of course, he gets the spookiness of the Funeral March with that wonderful, schmaltzy, kitschy, Yiddishkeit, Jewish klezmer music in the middle. And then he really rips into the finale. He really does. I mean, it's a very exciting performance of the finale, and it's exceptionally well recorded for this series, particularly. Some of these things most of them sounded pretty good, but some were better than others. And this is absolutely sonically one of the best. I remember when I first heard it, I was just shocked at how fresh and impactful it was. Given some of the older recordings that were put into this edition. So I'm absolutely thrilled with this Mahler first. I mean, there are only 10 others that I like on any given day, but, if I just have to pick one for myself, when I want to just enjoy a Mahler 1, I'm probably going to take Gielen. I really am. He's just such a wonderful Mahler conductor, absolutely first rate, and this performance is completely, totally idiomatic and exciting and impulsive, and it has all the things you want in a Mahler 1, in my humble opinion. So keep on listening, friends. Thank you so much for joining me. Take care.